Hello, 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 hello. How are we doing? We are live. We're in color. Hello, hello, hello. I look a mess. I really, really look a mess. Let me brush this hair a little bit. We are live. We are live. We are live. We have a little bit of housekeeping today. A little bit of housekeeping before we get into conversations. But first off, hello, hello, hello. Hopefully you guys are doing well. It's been an extremely long week. It's been a very long week. Yes, I don't have the robe on. I know. I don't have the robe on. I know. I know. Let me hide that. That is someone's address there. Okay. So first of all, major announcement. Look who's there. Look who's there. My benevolence knows no bounds. Truly, honestly. My benevolence knows no bounds. So first of all, Duke is upstairs right now. He's not in the cage. For now. Second of all, let me say hi. Hi, AF. Hi, Leah Bobia. I love you. I love you, love you, love you, love you. Okay. Thank you so much, Leah Bobia. I'll pin that. Thank you for stopping by, Leah. I appreciate you so much. It's pinned. Discord is pinned. Thank you for being here. Duke is free. He is definitely free for right now. We love that. We love that. So the announcement that Duke is free. Another announcement, I am happy. It's been a very arduous few weeks. Well, it's been an arduous month and a half now. But we're on the other side. We are on the other side. So you can look forward to seeing more consistent content from me. I did take that little bit of a mental break, and it was necessary because I was going, if I didn't take a mental break, I was going to have a mental breakdown. And so that was the right choice for myself. But we're back. Also, hopefully by the end of this month, we will have started the gaming channel. So stay tuned for that. The ASMR channel has kind of fallen by the wayside. I think what I really want to do, there's so much going on. Guys, you have no idea. The last month and a half has been a nightmare, quite literally a nightmare. But I think what I want to do, I want to start filming a batch, like a big batch of content for the ASMR channel, and then be able to release it out in a consistent way. And I'm just not there yet. So anyway, we're doing what we can, but one thing that is for sure is that we will be starting the gaming channel, and I will be gaming again because Elden Ring Night Rain comes out this month. I'm so excited. You guys have no idea. Very, very excited. The only issue is I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to live stream the way that you guys probably want me to live stream. So I have not raised $1 for my new table, my new streaming setup. And I think now that I'm tackling my debt in a major way, like I'm making a lot more money right now, I'm working a little bit of extra at the restaurant because they needed me, and that's a whole other story, by the way. But the restaurant really needed me to pick up some hours, so I'm working, a little bit more than part-time these days. And so that's obviously helpful, right? Financially, I'm able to afford a lot more stuff now. And so I'm gonna start putting money aside to purchase my new streaming setup, because live streaming via my cell phone is one thing, but live streaming with the whole dual monitor setup is an entirely new thing. So I'm definitely going to be looking forward to that. And listen, if you guys want to donate, I mean, the fuck? Let me just share it with you guys. Where are my links? If you want to donate, there you go. You can donate there. If you want to speed up the process to which I start live streaming video games, that's really, truly the only thing really holding me back. There may be some tech things that I'm going to get ironed out in the meantime, but really just getting my brand new table is going to be the most important thing for me to get started. Anyway, let's answer some questions now. Do I celebrate Mother's Day? Well, I don't celebrate Mother's Day because I'm not a mother, but I do treat my moms, my grandmother and my mom, my two grandmas and my mom, I do treat them usually to food or flowers or some combination of the both, of the two. I'm not going to really be celebrating with them this Sunday, but I will be visiting them sometime this month to celebrate Mother's Day. I have a lot on my plate. It's been a lot. It has been. Get take care of yourself. Yes. Hi, Courtney Munson. How are you? Hey, Court. How are you doing, Court? So yeah, it's been a lot. It's been a lot. But I did decide that I will be buying myself a gift for all the shit I've been through the last month and a half. I will be purchasing myself a gift. Yes, I will. I'm buying myself a new handbag, which I'm super excited about. It's a very fashion-forward bag, and it's only about $230, which to me, that's a luxury purchase right now. The way my budgets are budgeting, the way my money is moneying, the way my calculator is not adding up. That's a lot of money for me right now, but it's not like a luxury bag. We're not talking about like an Hermes bag for $3,000. This is like a $200 bag. I love it so much, so I'm really, really excited to make that purchase this month because I deserve it. Am I happy? I'm very happy. I'm typically a very happy person. I think it's sort of like my perspective on life. It is a combination of how I view life and also my immense gratitude for the life that I have currently. So I don't live my day-to-day life always in want of things. I'm a very, I'm very easy to please. I live in a big ass house with a loving partner and 2 dogs. I have great relationships. I think I'm slightly better looking than the average person, but I don't think I'm that good looking. So like, what is there really, I'm in excellent health. So like, what is there for me to really complain and be unhappy about? I don't know. And so I try not to let the more stressful aspects of my life deter me from, at my core, being a grateful person for the things that I do have. That makes sense? $230 for a bag. Well, it's your money. Yes, it is. Do I celebrate Christmas? Not really, Court. So the only holidays that I really celebrate, I go out of my way to celebrate, are New Year's and Easter. Those are my favorite holidays. I love those holidays. In fact, over the weekend, I'll be completing the filming for my Easter vlog. I have to do some editing. I got to add some shots in. And then I'm going to kind of explain to you guys why Easter is so important to me. You know, I am a Baptist Protestant Christian, and Easter is a really, really important day for us. Aside from the more religious aspect of it, I really love the sentimental value and the motivational aspect around Easter. And in that video, I'll kind of explain why that is. So yeah, I love Easter. We love rebirth. We love rebirth. That's what it's all about. It's all about reinventing yourself, coming back from the ashes like a phoenix rising. I just find the whole, coming back from persecution, surprising those that persecuted you or counted you out. There's just so many motivational motifs you can draw from the story of Resurrection Day. And I love it so much. Not even just the religious aspect of it all, but the more, motivational aspect of it. I think you can always draw really nice stories from, or nice lessons from biblical stories or any type of like religious stories. I don't care what faith it is. A lot of these fairy tales and fantasies have great motivational significance to them. And Easter's one of those things for me. $230 for a bag is not that expensive relative to the industry as a whole. I would say that $230 is like right in the middle of the pack. It's not a dirt cheap, like knockoff fake leather type of situation, but it's also, like I said, not an Hermes Birkin. It's not a $12,000 bag either. So I think it's kind of right in the middle of what is a typical purchase for a bag for the average person. He doesn't make many big purchases. Yeah, I don't. And hell, this is a big purchase for me. This is a big purchase. $230 is a big purchase for me right now. See your court. So yeah, I'm really excited for the gift to myself. I deserve it. And to be quite frank with you, I have so many announcements, guys. I'm so happy to be feeling better and back like in equilibrium. But I ought to have my man pay for the bag. Because to be quite frank, he is most of the reason why my life has been hell the last month and a half. So I ought to get his ass to pay for the bag. But regardless of whether he pays for the bag or I pay for the bag, I'm getting the bag. I'm getting the bag. I'm getting the bag. Okay? Getting the bag. It's a big purchase for most of us right now. Listen, Leah, I'm trying to tell you, because the money is not money. I keep saying the money's not money, and the calculator is not adding up the way it needs to be adding up. So it's tough. Hey, Guava, you drinking cough syrup? I'm not drinking cough syrup. I'm drinking Health Aid Kombucha. This is the blood orange carrot ginger flavor, which I love. It has a zing, it has a zest, it has a punch, it has a pinch. It's good. It's really good. Is he rich? He might be Ohio rich, but no, he's not rich. Go halfsies. No. He's either gonna buy it or I'm gonna buy it. That's it. But he does need to give me something. Even if it's just taking me out for Chinese food. He hates Chinese food, by the way, but it's my favorite. Like, he needs to do something special. Something. My sister-in-law was telling me how she was short of spending money after all her bills this month. And I'm like, wait, you paid all of them at once on time? You like, bitch, you doing better than me. You're like, you're doing better than me, honey. Well, Cho, the new It purses are the made in China ones. They're expensive as fuck now. Really? Tell me more, Guava. Tell me more. Let's talk about that because there's been lots of the girls have been getting gagged on the timeline. And it's been a lot of marketing ploys, there's blood in the water. All these tariffs, there's blood in the water. What do I mean by that? Sharks are circling the weak, okay? And there's been a lot of misinformation about these top designers. And the way they get you, with this misinformation campaign via China, the way they get you with these misinformation campaigns is they sprinkle in a little bit of truth. See, to tell a good lie, to tell an excellent, believable lie, you've got to sprinkle in a little bit of truth, right? And so when it came to these fashion retailers and these fashion manufacturers from China, they sprinkled a little bit of truth in that was like very believable. So that when your guard is down, you're like, oh yeah, that makes sense. I believe it. But when your guard is down, then they get you with the big lie, right? They get you with the big lie. I'm here to tell you, Hermes does not manufacture their products in China. They don't do it. The last time Hermes tried to manufacture, so okay, stop. Let's break this down. Yeah, girl, because of the tariffs, apparently. Ciao. But let's break this down. Do I have a CD, certificate deposit? No. I have a brokerage account. So let's break this down, okay? Follow the logic. If you are a if let's say that you're from China, okay, and you're manufacturing all of the bags from Hermes, okay, you're manufacturing all the bags from Hermes. Why would it be in your best interest to not only expose them, but to lose them as a partner? If you notice all those viral TikToks from China, that we saw about how the girls are all getting the bags made in China, is what's the pitch at the end? Shop with our brand. So it's very, very classic marketing ploy to trash your competitors and then at the very end tell them, well, our stuff is better quality. It's better quality. And it's cheaper. But wait a minute. How is your bags better quality when it's the same shit? I thought you just said that Hermes, that your bags is Hermes. So how is your bags better than Hermes if it's the same bag? See, listen to what they say, y'all. Follow the logic. A lot of what they have said has been not true. They've sprinkled some truth in. Yes, there are several brands that have been exposed for sourcing their materials from China, right? One of those being, who was it? What's Bottega Veneta? I think Bottega Veneta. I think, of course, Calvin Klein. I think Chanel got exposed for some Chinese, manufacturing. But just because there are some of these well-known high-end fashion brands sourcing from China does not mean that everyone's sourcing from China. And the reason why I can tell you that for a fact is because if they actually were manufacturing the same products, they would never expose them. Number one, they can't legally expose their own contracts because brands are not fucking dumb, right? Number two, they are risking everything. When you talk about manufacturing contracts, we're talking about big ticket, big ticket deals. You mean to tell me that they're willing to go throw that contract in the garbage? They're gonna throw that contract in the garbage and hope and pray that some cheap American is gonna stop buying $13,000 bags and instead start buying $1,000 bags. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. That's not how these types of consumers operate. Luxury, people who shop luxury don't shop like that. They don't do it. They just don't do it. Who is China targeting? They're targeting people who already shop at Walmart. They're not targeting the girls that actually buy Hermes. They're targeting the girls who buy their bags from Walmart. It's marketing. It's marketing. Listen, it's marketing. Now, like I said, some of these big fashion brands are sourcing and manufacturing from China. That is a fact. Period. That's a fact. Some of these brands are manufacturing from China. However, all of these legacy brands are not manufacturing in China. Hermes is not manufacturing in China. Let's stop with the bullshit. I know people hate luxury brands. People think it's, well, it's a waste of money. Da, 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 da. You're just looking to impress other people. Bitch, that's what it is. That's the game, right? But just because you have those judgments about people that shop luxury and luxury brands are stupid does not mean that they're all sourced from China. That's just not the truth. It's not the truth. And there's no evidence to suggest that either. So that's my little rant about the fashion industry and this whole China situation that we've got going on here. Hey, Montana Chai, what's going on? Oh my God, I have so much news for you in terms of the fragrances. I have more news, guys. I bought my first bottle of fragrance. It's incredible. I love it so much. I'm not gonna reveal it here because I'm gonna do like a YouTube short revealing it. But it's good. I love it so much. Anyway, China. Yeah, I'm saying China like that. I keep forgetting about the last. Okay. Hi Kenji, how are you? Exactly. It's part. Girl, China is targeting the poors. They're targeting me. Listen. I'm getting ready to put my Walmart order right now. And think I'm lying. Wait a minute. I'm getting ready to put my Walmart order in right now. Y'all know the little sign? Y'all know that little Walmart sign? Now come on now. I'm a Walmart girl. I'm a Walmart girl. The Chinese are targeting me. Right? I want to be a Hermes girl, but I'm a Walmart girl all day long. Come on now, don't play. Don't play with me, y'all. Don't play with me. I'm a Wally World girl. At my core, I may pretend to be a Hermes girl, but I'm really a Walmart girl. Like, come on. Hi, Demons. 2013 Demons, how are you? Want to keep up with the Joneses, period. Speaking of Walmart, how'd that protein juice work for you, Cho? I love it, Kenji. So it's called Protein H2O. I love it so much. It has the ever slightest aftertaste. Or no, it's not even an aftertaste. It's an aftermouth feel that I can't quite describe. But I loved it. I don't love the pricing, and so what I am going to try to do is make my own electrolyte drinks, and I'm going to do a little bit of comparison with buying whey isolate protein powder and then buying my own electrolyte powders and then combining them, and I'm going to see if I can get a comparable flavor or a better flavor for a cheaper price point. As someone that meal preps every week, that's something I enjoy. I enjoy meal prepping. And so prepping my electrolyte drinks for the whole week sounds ideal to me. And it's so funny that you even bring this up because I'm getting ready to run in the Columbus Marathon. I'm gonna sign up for my first marathon. I have so much fucking news for you guys. Oh my God. Everything's happening for me. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. So I'm signing up for a marathon. I'm so excited. And so like I was saying, I should do the whey protein isolate with the electrolyte powders. There's a couple of powders I've tried that I think are disgusting. And there's some that I think are very, very tasty, extremely tasty. So I'm definitely going to be experimenting. And like I said, hopefully I can figure a way to make that drink cheaper. So yeah. Thank you for the recommendation, Kenji. I really, really loved it a lot. Have I seen Snakes on the Train? I have not. Do you think it's ridiculous to pay $12K for a bag, or it makes perfect sense? It makes perfect sense, Guava. So you gotta remember, Guava, that when someone buys $12,000 for a bag, they're buying the bag because they have some perceived quality, and they have some perceived branding, marketing, and social credit standing. Mind you, when a girl buys a $12,000 Birkin, she's not trying to impress me. I shop at Walmart. The bitch is not trying to impress you, okay? The bitch is not trying to impress Ben. He shops at Aldi's. I shop at... So the girls buying $12,000 bags don't give a fuck about you and I's opinion. They just don't, okay? They're trying to impress the people that if you know, you know, right? They're trying to impress the people that have an eye for luxury and they have a desire to be a part of an in crowd, a social in crowd based upon mostly financial status, right? It's like a quiet luxury. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. But it's like you're trying to impress the 1%. You're not trying to impress the 99%, right? I mean, there are some people like me who appreciate the designs. Like, I'm a big fan of Hermes. Ain't bought shit from them yet. But I am a big fan of the Hermes brand for lots of different reasons. And I can spot a Birkin if I saw one, and I would be impressed, right? But people that buy those bags are not looking to impress me, right? So anyway, I think it makes sense. I mean, it's ridiculous for me to pay $12K with my current financial status. I thought he was throwing up. I was like, so anyway, you know, I think to call it ridiculous, yeah, it might be ridiculous to most, and it probably should be ridiculous to most. I'm sure that $12,000 can go a long way to securing someone's financial status a lot better than just buying a bag. That being said, those Birkins do raise in value. I'm not suggesting that they're, you know, legitimate ways of investing your money, but I am saying that they do raise in value due to the artificial, you know, Hermes artificially keeps the stock very low, and that keeps the price very high. So anyway, I'm an Amazon boy. We love Amazon protein powder, yeah. And also quality and warranties, and yes, also status. Yes, that's why they buy that shit. Protein powder. I'm not lying. I'm definitely an Aldi girl. I get it. Aldi's really good. How are you, Ben? Ben, I need you to respond in the gaming channel because I need your advice. I need to know whether I need to make a new gaming channel or if I should sprinkle some of the gaming content in this channel. I don't know what to do. I think I know what to do, but I just want feedback. I want to be affirmed. Gender affirming care. The girl stop. But I want to be affirmed. Please affirm me. And thank you. I've never run a marathon before. I'm only doing the half marathon. I'm not trying to be a poser. I'm not doing 26 miles, but I'm gonna do the half marathon because you guys know that when I run, I usually run for 6 miles at a time, and it takes me an hour. You know, I can do 10 minutes per mile, and it's usually nice. But I think if I start training now for October, I'll be ready to like really go for it, right? I think I can do well. I'm super proud of you. How long is the marathon, and is there a way we can tune in? I don't think there will be a way to tune in. What is in my mouth? I have fucking hair in my mouth. Why is there hair in my mouth? Is that from my beard? My mustache? My goatee? What do you call this? Anyway, I don't know if there's a way to tune in. You can come to Columbus and cheer me on. It's gonna be October like 19th. It's the Google the Columbus Marathon. That's what I'm signing up for. So I don't know. But no, I'm not gonna be streaming it. It's my first marathon, so it's not gonna be like I'm not gonna be running around with like a camera. I just got into Kind protein breakfast bars. They tasty as fuck. That sounds really good. Most of us wouldn't even know those bags if we saw them for ourselves. And that's the thing. Hermes is quiet luxury. So Hermes does not have their logos blasted all over the shit. You have to know the design and the aesthetic to recognize an Hermes piece. You just do. It's not ridiculous if you can afford the bag, period. I'd drop 50K on a watch if I could and wouldn't get killed by wife. But if you're doing payment plan for a bag like that, it's the payment plans. Did you guys know that people are buying groceries on Klarna now? Y'all are gonna Klarna yourself to death. I'm telling you. Y'all are gonna Klarna and Afterpay yourself to death. Afterpaying on like DoorDash, that's despicable. That's devastating. That is the devil. That's of the devil. I mean, it's crazy. When I read that, I about lost my mind. And I put some ridiculous shit on a credit card before, but I have never thought to myself, let me split this $20 Chinese delivery into 6 installment payments. What? Girl, I just can't. I can't even. Hey, Pixie, how are you, Pixie? How are you? I spent $1,700 on a Magic the Gathering card. Oh my God. Oh God. That message was intense that I just got on Discord. Oh my God. Okay. Anyway. Where am I reading? Oh, the Magic the Gathering card. 1,700 is crazy. I need to know what card it was though, because now I'm interested. Hi Banksy, how are you? I can breathe now. Yes, I can breathe. My big project that I was working on with my partner is over. Thought I heard Duke. So I'm back. I'm back to normal. I'm back to normal, to like my normal, slightly overwhelmed self, too much on my plate self. But like at this point, like I can still carry the plate with one hand. Before I was carrying the plate with both hands, and I was like shivering. Now I can hold the plate. It's still overflowing a little bit, but I can hold it with one hand comfortably. Like that's where I'm at now. I'm back to that place in my life. But thank you for asking. If I started training now by October, I may have recovered from the injuries I sustained in my first week. Oh no. DJ, no, not that. I am more relaxed now. I am. Just got to mom's house. Had to pop in for a few. Well, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Tell your mom. Every time he moves, I'm like, what is he doing? Every time he moves, I'm thinking like, what is he doing? Every time he breathes, I'm like, what are you doing? Like, do you know I'm live streaming right now? Could you not? Like, could you not? Anyway, people are going into debt for DoorDash. I know, it's crazy. Literally delivering debt to your doorstep. Literally delivering debt to your doorstep. It's wild. Wild. Am I lagging? I'm so sorry if I'm lagging. So sorry. If you order DoorDash versus cooking, you deserve to go in debt. The cats was Mox Ruby. Car was Mox Ruby. It's all the donkey porn. Donkey porn? What is donkey porn? Not no delay here. I'm on the 3rd floor. I know that's right. Hi, Jamila. My robe is dirty right now. Believe it or not, I do wash my robe pretty often. And because my week was so busy earlier this week, I have not had time to finish laundry. Yeah, Arbok, one of my favorite Pokemon. I love a snake. I love a cobra. I love a cobra. I love a cobra. Kenji, I'm gonna forgive. You're going to put that in Discord because I forgive everything someone tells me to do during a live stream. I forget that shit. I have had this shirt for years. I have. I have. Agron or Chestnut? Really? Agron is cute. Hi Pisces, you were lurking. Right, Ben W? Oh my god, I've known you since you were a junior in high school. That is wild. That's wild. And you can tell I have not gained weight because I bet you can still fit in it. Mind you, this is a children's t-shirt, by the way. This is like a children's large. Come on now. Get into it. Skinny. Skin tea. I'm giving skin tea. Yeah. This is like a children's, like a large, I think, or something crazy like that, or like an extra small that's shrunk. Anyway, a bitch still has it. Igglybuff and Smoochum are the cutest Pokemon. I love Igglybuff. Igglybuff with her little top, her little top dude at the top. That little top, that top dude. It's giving. It's giving. It's not. It's actually giving. Cutest Pokemon is Mantkey. I refuse any other answer. I'm gonna go with Igglybuff, to be quite frank with you. I'm gonna go with Igglybuff. Oh my god, Ben, you're so old now. I'm so old now. I've known you for years. You know, Anonymous been real quiet lately. Who's Anonymous? Well, you are old. Old as dirt. Hi, Dragona. How are you? Monkey see, monkey do. I'm having a good time. How are you, Dragona? Anonymous is the people with the V for Vendetta mask. Oh. Are we excited for Elden Ring Night Rain? Are we excited? I'm so excited. That's all I can think about. To be quite frank with you, that's all I can think about right now. It's like Elden Ring. So fun news, I'm tearing apart a beamer to fix a diff different one, and I've already shredded up a 4 bolts and can't get that rusted piece of shit out the shit box. Oh my god. Yes, Dragona, I am always. And I'm almost done now that you're here, Dragona. Almost done. Don't move. Don't leave. I'm almost done. You still can't beat Dark Souls. Elden Ring was my Elden Ring was my entry into FromSoft. TS pissed me off for real, gang. Wait, what does TS mean? Transsexual? What are you trying to say, Dragona? This pissed me off for real, gang. Am I trans? am I reading Ebonics? All right. Am I reading Ebonics? Did I get that right? So TS is not transsexual. See, I'm a bitch of a particular age where TS means transsexual. Y'all don't know who TS Madison is? Lay down. Lay down. Jam. Okay. I'll be getting a new mini desktop computer. Oh my god, that's awesome. Wait, I'm so triggered though by you leaving. I'm so triggered by you getting a new mini desktop computer because how are you buying it? Who are you buying it from? Are you gonna have Momo and Phoenix? Are they gonna have them guide you? Like what? How are you buying this computer? I want to know. TS equals this. Girl. Hiya, what's going on? Hey, Bernicia, what's going on? How are you? How are my ladies doing tonight? I'm actually really embarrassed because we have 10 people here in the channel and we don't even have 10 likes. I need everyone in the channel to like the stream. The triggeration, I am triggered. Whenever you end up, like, for the rest of my entire existence, Ben, whenever you buy a new laptop or PC, I'm going to be triggered. I have generational trauma. Dude, okay, dude, we're not gonna do all that licking while I'm on stream. Now, come on now. You know when they try to get the last word, it's like, no, girl, I get the last word. I'm the adult. I get the last word. But yes, I'm gonna always be triggered by you purchasing a new PC because the girls were on your neck. The girls were on your neck about your PC. And I didn't understand why. But anyway. I'm IT certified now, honey, so I do not need them. I know that's right. Period. Hi, Ronan. How are you? You're out of it this week. I didn't realize it was a streaming day. Hell yeah. Hey, everyone. Hey, Kim Jong. I'll have to catch up on Discord. Did I miss anything? I don't really think so, to be honest. Where's the hell is your robe? It's dirty. I've had quite the week myself. And I've had quite the month so far, and April was hellish. And so I have not had time to do laundry. So the robe is dirty. Like I said earlier, I know that you guys probably assume that I just wear my dirty ass robe every day, but I do clean her. I do clean her. And right now, she's still stuck in the dirty laundry. Anyway, I need new everything. Really? I still have my PC with Windows 98. Ooh, I love Windows 98. I messaged you on Discord show. Didn't realize it was streaming day. Oops. It's okay. I'll get to it later tonight. Girl, they were so motherfucking pressed for no reason. Thank you for having my backpack. Listen, Ben. I don't care if you're my friend or not. I'm always not let people get ganged up on. Like, if you're my friend, I'm not gonna let no bitch gang up on you. Especially when there's no reason to gang up on you. Now, if you deserve the lashings, then okay, that's one thing. Get your lashings in. But they didn't have to go so hard on you. And Momo didn't have to jump in. So, I don't want to rehash the whole thing. But Phoenix didn't have the right to be upset with you to begin with. So let's start there. And then Momo jumping in to dogpile you, unnecessary. I wasn't gonna allow it. Chill out on Froggy. Chill out on Ben. Not too much on Ben. Let's calm down. Because I jump into fights. For my friends, I jump into fights. That's what I do. It's just what I do. It's just what I do. I jump into fights. So, if you're my friend, I'm gonna jump into a fight. I was being ganged the fuck up on, and for what reason? For what reason? Makes no sense. Sorry, DJ. I personally like to keep most of my life private. You in the Discord, I can show you the car on Discord. But thanks for lurking, Banksy. Mom is a messy bitch. Well, you said it. You said it. You said it. Family gathering at Mama's. What are y'all cooking? What are y'all eating? I want to know what you guys are eating. Yes, kitten's been clawing my furniture, just messed up my TV. I need to update the PC, and I need the PS5. Damn, Bernicia. You got a lot of shit to buy. Girl. Along with some new boobs and a Red Bull. I didn't read the last part. Along with some new boobs and a Red Bull. I know that's right. Bitch, I know that's right. I know that. Same. Have a good night, Ben. Talk to you soon. Same, Bree. Same. I need all the above too. Fuck, you may need new kittens too. Get the new kittens, new boobs, new kittens. Yeah, all that. You need all that. You need all that. Period. Island food, of course. Well, what is island food? Thanks. Let the girls know. Not all of us know what island food is. Not the new boobs kill me. But seriously, to lift them, increase them, yeah. Mimi and Mazi, or Matzi. I love that. I love that for like sisters. I love that. I love that. He's gonna be so mad at me when I put him in his cage. Oh my god. He's gonna be so mad at me. Oh my god. What other questions do we have tonight, y'all? What other questions do we have? Let's talk. I haven't seen you guys all week. What's in the news? DJ was asking me about the Pope earlier tonight. Like I give a fuck about the Pope. Girl, last I checked, Me, honestly, truly, honestly, I was thinking the new pope was gonna be um a transsexual lesbian. That's what I thought. That's what I was expecting. Apparently, it's just some white man from America, some American guy. Apparently, child. Hmm. Mm. Yeah, he about to be mad. Cause look at him. He about to be mad as fuck. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm going to wake his ass up and say nope. Cause one thing about me, he not gonna piss all over my house. Tuh. Mhm. Girl, he gonna be mad, but it's okay. Because normally he'd already be in the cage. So we have to acknowledge our blessings when we have them. We do. We gotta acknowledge my benevolence knows no bounds. My benevolence is boundless. Mm-hmm. It is. It is. The fact that he's sitting there right now, he owes his world to me. Because usually, y'all know, usually he's in his cage. His bedtime is 10 to 10:30. Around that time is his bedtime. Okay? In the cage. Now, luckily, he's up here. He's sleeping. He's relaxing. He's not making too much noise. We had a moment where he was looking at himself a little bit too much, causing commotion and activity. But now he's calm. He's relaxed. He's sleeping. And he needs to stay that way. Um, some saying he gives a bad vibe. From Haiti, not hating. I love him so. Can't believe he's next to you. Yes, he's next to me. That used to be the bird's bedtime. Oh, 10:30. Mm-hmm. I love my baby boy. I do. I really do. And he's so happy. See, he's so needy. That's the problem. He's so needy. He wants to be next to someone at all times. Like, even if we're not interacting, he just wants to know that, like, I'm nearby in case he does need something from me. And he never needs anything from me, but, like, just in case. I don't know, it's weird. Island food, Lu, Manioki, Sapasui. Sapasui? What's Sapasui? A Sapasui. Oda Ika. Did you see my Pope comment? I don't think. Some saying he gives a bad vibe. The Pope gets a bad vibe. What's the tea with him? What's the tea with the Pope? He's from Haiti? That's interesting. Island gatherings are hectic. I'll post a pic of it on Discord. Please do. We love to see him. I thought he was from the States. I didn't know he was from Haiti. I thought he was from the States. Sapasui, not my family. Oh, yeah, I need a picture of Sapasui. Not the family, honey. I want to know what the Sapasui is going on. Hey, Paulina Peter, or Paulina Pater. How are you? Long time no see. Hope you've been well. So, is Mother's Day like a really big deal in your family, Banksy? Is it a big deal? I'm interested in knowing. My birthday was yesterday. Well, happy belated birthday, Paulina Pater. What did you do for your birthday? I wish it was a big deal in mine. Why is it not a big deal in yours, Bernicia? That's interesting to say. I mean, you guys know me. I'm not particularly a holiday person in general. Um, and Mother's Day and Father's Day are not holidays that I like, really go out of my way to like go above and beyond for. Not really chill. We just make an effort because we love our mom so much. But that's awesome. I tend to treat people how they treat me, period. As you should. As you should. Hold a mirror up. Hold a mirror up, honey. Period. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. What other questions do we guys have? What do we have? What questions do we have? We got at least 40 more minutes to chit chat. We got 30 minutes to chit chat before I head out of here. Because I got videos to edit. Oh my God, I have an announcement, by the way. I just got, announcement. So many announcements, guys. I just became re-affiliated with a skincare brand that's one of my favorite skincare brands, actually. PSA. This brand has gone through some iterations, some evolution. Originally, PSA started off as a cheaper, more affordable subsidiary of Allies of Skin. As you guys know, Allies of Skin is a friend to the channel, an affiliate of the channel for a very, very long time now. But they're a luxury skincare. They're expensive. Some of the products you can make a case are overpriced. They're all great. Well, 99% of them are great products, but it's not really accessible to the masses due to its luxury price tag. And so they quite literally formulated um, cheaper products that have just as efficacious properties as their other products, but they're not as strong in terms of concentration, and they're also not always as versatile and well-rounded as a formulation as their more expensive varieties. That being said, PSA is quite literally how I got involved with Allies of Skin because I started buying these products before I bought the Allies of Skin products. And so it was actually PSA that introduced me to Allies of Skin. That being said, that's neither here nor there. As of today, this brand is no longer affiliated with Allies of Skin. They're their own separate brand now. Allies of Skin is still, while they're not like a gigantic skincare brand, they're also not like super small and indie. So they thought that they could expand, and they just realized they just were not at that level where they felt comfortable spreading themselves too thin. So they sold off that subsidiary brand to someone else. Um, and I still use them. But when that happened, I got kicked off the affiliate list because they had to restart from scratch essentially. And they finally got around to reintroducing their own affiliate program. And of course, I've sold so many units of these products that they invited me back to become an affiliate for them. So I kind of want to go. I kind of want to go. Any update on the accessory dwelling unit, the ADU? We're not. We're not making one yet, Banksy. Wait. Let me catch up with chat real quick. I'm back. Left to read on the Discord what I've been missing for the past week. All I'm going to say is better you than me in the politics section. Girl, I mean, Ronan, child, listen, one thing I'm not going to do is go back and forth with stupid. I'm not going to go back and forth with someone that wants to argue just to argue. Not doing it. I'm not doing it. And the thing about me too, y'all, is I don't mind looking bad. I don't care about looking bad. I just don't. I don't. I don't care if you judge me. I don't care if you think I'm a liar, a hypocrite, da da da. Da. I don't care. If you think I'm any of those things, then you just don't know me very well, and that's okay. It's okay to not know people well. It's okay to make judgments. It's okay. Use your brain. But listen, I don't care. You're never gonna get me into a gotcha. You're never gonna get me in a gotcha moment. It's just not gonna happen because I am consistent and I do have principles. But to have, if we have a core disagreement about the issue at hand, the issue being, um, is gender affirming care for minors medical care? Spoiler alert, I don't think it is. If we have a core disagreement about that particular issue at the crux of the matter, why are we then making comparisons to other medical treatments? So, girl, I'm about to go back and forth to you. And I don't care about having the last word. Bitch, I don't have an ego. I have no ego. If you want to think that I'm okay with parents denying their children cancer treatment, girl, think it. Think it. Okay. Next. I don't care what you think about me. I really don't. And this goes for everybody. Like, this goes for everybody. I really do not care what you guys think about me. I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's my superpower. I'll say that. It's my superpower because I know myself. I don't know. Maybe I'm too confident. I don't know. Um, but I do want to get into these skincare products. Let me catch up on chat because I do want to talk about the different types of exfoliation. I kind of want to give you guys like a little bit of a skincare lesson real quick, just because they sent me these products for free. I have an affiliate code with them now. It's Cho20 for 20% off. I'm so excited. But yeah, PSA Skincare Cho20 for 20% off. Anyway, let's catch up in chat and I'll go into the skincare lesson. Because I think it's one that I think a lot of people will actually value. But it still hurts because you want to celebrate them. I get that, Brie. I get it. I went to my sisters and nephews with my parents. We had homemade pizza and cheesecake muffins. Oh. Hey, Cho. Just did a live on my channel. You gave me some good advice. I used subscribers only chat. I had a dramatic drop in messages during the live, but I felt much better about it. Yeah. So that's what's happened here too, Auntie Charlene. I don't get I don't get like, a bunch of viewers anymore, but I'm okay with that because these live streams are all about connecting with my audience, my community. This is not about entertaining strangers. These office hours were designed to connect with my audience. It was not designed to talk to strangers. So, I'm really happy with how subscriber only chat has made these live streams a more quality project for myself. It does not address the issues of me making money. And so there may be, listen, I'm doing this as a job, guys. Remember. So If I'm not making money from this shit, I've got to figure out ways to make money from this shit. And whether that's decreasing the length of these streams so that I'm able to do things that makes me money, such as creating actual content. This is not creating content, by the way. These live streams is not creating content. This is just me talking and yapping, right? And it's not making me money. But creating content is what makes me money. And so if I have to end up reducing the time that I'm streaming these office hours so that I have more time to film content, edit content, and post content, I'll have to just do that. And I'm okay with that. Um but I guess the point I want to make about that, Charlene, is that I feel better about my time here. And I feel as though that the people that are here watching me also probably feel better about their time here because much, you're getting a much more quality experience at Professor Kim Jong Cho's office hours, right? Anyway, you got a new phone for your birthday. That's awesome. Not you being sick with the allergy cold. I know, I had to watch him, Banksy. I had to watch him. Oh, Ronan doesn't know. There he is, Ronan. Like I said earlier, my benevolence knows no bounds. My benevolence is boundless when it comes to this baby boy. It is. It truly is. Now, he still got to go to that cage before I go to bed. But we will cross that bridge when we get there. He's going to be pissed. Yes, he is. He's going to be pissed. He's going to be mad. He's going to be delirious. He's going to be like, where the fuck am I? Like, where am I? Where am I going? He's going to be mad, but he'll be fine. That's good, Charlene. It's good that you have that perspective because when you have that perspective, you're able to then laser focus on what's important to you. And what's important to you is creating value. Now, whether you wanted to make money or not, if you are consistent and if you are actually creating value for a lot of other people, it will eventually make money. It will, naturally. Okay? So let's get into these skincare products real quick. So these are the 3 products that were gifted to me by PSA. And coincidentally or not, these are 3 different types of exfoliants. What are exfoliants, you might be wondering? Good question. Exfoliants, chemical exfoliants that is, are a group of skincare products that helps your skin to shed, essentially. It helps your skin to go through the life-death cycle that skin goes through. Whether you believe it or not, you actually shed your skin naturally throughout a course of a certain particular time period. Just like snakes do, we shed our skin. It's not as noticeable as snakes, but you shed your skin, right? Naturally. Now, what happens is through so many different types of variables, such as genetics, such as environment, such as skin conditions, such as, dietary habits, so many different variables, you will get to a point where your skin is not really shedding quick enough. That's where exfoliants come in. They help to rapidly increase the rate of which your skin sheds in turn your cell, we call it cell turnover rate in skincare world. We call it cell turnover rate. Right? Now, when it comes to exfoliants, they all do different types of things. They all do one thing, but in different ways and to different degrees. Now, these 3, they kind of represent, I would say they represent the totality of different types of exfoliants. Let's start with probably the most common type of exfoliant. It's what you call an AHA. These are alpha hydroxy acids. Goals. This is my favorite, one of my two favorite exfoliating acids. This is what I call a Photoshop in a bottle. It has multiple different acids in there, but it has something in there called glycolic acid. The reason why these are what you call AHAs is because they have a very large molecular size. So typically they will do the most active, they have the most activity on the top layer of your skin because they're not big enough, I mean, they're not small enough to go into the deepest parts of your skin. So they work at the top level. You will see quicker results in terms of cell turnover rate from the use of an AHA, like a glycolic acid. This will smooth your skin out. This will help with acne. This will get rid of all the dead skin on top, the top layer of your skin. It really does a lot to boost your collagen production, to smooth out wrinkles. It does a lot of stuff, right? When you think about those chemical peels, they're using AHAs. They're using chemical exfoliants that really work to activate the top layers of your skin and to get rid of that skin off the top layer, right? So this is what you call AHA, glycolic acid. Another category, another subcategory in AHAs is something called mandelic acid. This is actually my favorite type of exfoliant. I'm gonna tell you why. So unlike the glycolic acid, mandelic acid has the largest molecular size in all of the skincare world. Okay? Very, 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 very large molecular size. What this means is that it will not penetrate your skin very deeply. It works on the topmost layers of your skin. Now, you might be asking, what's the difference between this mandelic acid and this glycolic acid? Well, because this mandelic acid is a larger molecular size and doesn't go as deep into the skin, it's going to be more gentle. It's going to work a lot slower, and it's going to help to lift most of your hyperpigmentation. I think if you're dealing with discoloration, hyperpigmentation, things of that nature, sunspots, mandelic acid is going to be a gentle yet effective way of treating those discolorations. Also, they say this is particularly well suited for those with melanated skin, such as myself. So if you're a person of color, if you're black, got some color to you, some sun to you, mandelic acid may be something that you want to look at. Additionally, it's so good, right? Mandelic acid has a lot of antimicrobial properties as it relates to acne. So this is really quite literally a powerhouse type ingredient for the skincare because it does so many things and it does it in a very gentle way. Okay. Last but not least, we're talking about BHA. This, unlike AHAs, this is a beta hydroxy acid. This has the smallest molecular size of all chemical exfoliants. What does that mean? That means that it's going to penetrate very, 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 very deep into the skin, right? Now, unfortunately, because it's penetrating so deep, it has a higher chance of causing irritations, reactions, things of that nature. But this is also a powerhouse ingredient because if you have clogged pores, if you have acne, you have whiteheads, blackheads, it's gonna go deep into the deepest layers of your skin and clean that out, shed that skin, push things out. And it's really gonna help to clear your skin when it comes to those more pesky skincare concerns, such as blackheads, whiteheads, things of that nature. BHA, also known as salicylic acid, is what you want to look for, in my opinion. So, depending on what your needs are, um, you have a chemical exfoliant that is great for you. I would say that if you are primarily looking to increase your dull skin, you want to have more hydrated, bright skin, if you want to have, you know, more useful looking skin, that's going to really help with your collagen production, go with the goals. Goals is going to be good. Glycolic acid, great. If you're looking to clear up hyperpigmentation, discoloration, sunspots, dark spots, mandelic acid is going to be the thing for you. If you're looking to assist with getting rid of your acne, blackheads, whiteheads, then you want to go with the salicylic acid, the BHA. Okay. So again, all these products you can get from PSA Skincare. Use code CHO20 for a discount. And if you ever have any questions about your skincare routine, or if you have specific questions for your specific routine, send me a DM on Instagram, Twitter, or Discord, or TikTok. Send me a DM. I'll get back to you. Okay. So that's my little spiel on. I just got those products today, so I kind of wanted to kind of show them off. Nice dog. My two cats sleep everywhere. Their issue is eating. They each have their own diets for health issues. They need to eat their food. Damn queen, stop playing games and just eat. I know that's right. My skincare is very simple. I use natural products since I have aging skin. Moisture is most important rather than exfoliation. I use sheet mask. Gua Sha helps to reduce the appearance of wrinkles. I have sunspots and age spots, freckles. 100% flawless skin looks lovely on the young. Like BTS, for example. Oh my god, their skin. But I've embraced my uneven skin tone. Well, the thing about exfoliation, Auntie Charlene, is that exfoliation actually does provide hydration. And I'll tell you why it does exactly that. So when you exfoliate, you are getting rid of the dead, old, dry skin on the top layer of your skin. That's literally what you're doing. And what is revealed is fresh, newer, youthful skin that was lying underneath the top layer. And so that's why for anti-aging, I do recommend that you have a consistent exfoliation routine, because that exfoliation will ensure that your skin is going through that rapid cell turnover rate. And what happens when you age is that turnover rate slows down. And so instead of shedding that drier, older skin, your skin holds onto it, right? And that creates a certain level of dryness and dehydration. And that's where chemical exfoliants can really help to kind of counteract some of that. Um, but I think some sunspots are beautiful. The only issue is that, sunspots means that you're not really using sun protection. That's what that means. It means that you may be at a higher risk of skin cancer, and also that lack of protection against the sun is allowing more UVA rays to penetrate your skin, which is not good for aging purposes, for aesthetic reasons. And so it all goes back to protecting the skin during the day and rejuvenating the skin at nighttime. You have to do both. It's rolled the bat, but I changed my profile pic to Fluttershy and my name tag and all of that, but it's still me. Hello. Hi, Corpse Bride. How are you? You know what I love? Watching and listening to someone rant about something you can tell they are passionate about. I don't care too much about skincare, but thank you. I enjoyed the education. You're welcome. You're so welcome. And if you ever know anyone that is interested in skincare and they have questions, send them to me. Because skincare is just one of those things I can really talk about. I can yap about all fucking night long. Okay? I really can. Truly. Honestly. I can talk about skincare all night long. It's just one of those topics I can go off on for a long time. And, I like it. I like to talk about it. So, yeah, I appreciate you appreciating my little rant about exfoliation. I also just believe that exfoliation is something people get confused. They don't know too much about it. They're ignorant about it. They think if I just use this product and I use it every day, it's going to be magical. It's going to be life changing. It will be life changing. It'll probably sensitize your skin. That's another thing. People tend to pick up these products and start to use them every day. That's not how exfoliants work. Remember, exfoliants are rapidly increasing your cell turnover rate. And so if you start adding those things too quickly, it's an acid, by the way. It's an acid, okay? It's not burning your skin off, but like, it's an acid. And so if you add too much, it will sensitize your skin and it could even cause breakouts. So I always recommend that when you're starting a new exfoliant, especially if you're not used to using exfoliants, that you incorporate them in a moderate pace. So every other day at most, sometimes once a week to start. Okay? Okay. Exfoliation rant, nothing better. Exfoliable. Period. Yeah, and like I said, Auntie Charlene, send me a message anytime you want to discuss your routine specifically. I don't really want to get into a back and forth about your routine right now because when I do skincare consulting, which I do that for free. I used to charge, but I do it for free. That's like whatever. But when I do skincare consulting, I need to know what products you use, how often you use them, what are your skincare concerns. I need to know a little bit of your history. Like it's very there's a lot of information that needs to be exchanged for me to give you high quality recommendations and advice. I can sit here and tell you all day long, buy this exfoliate, you need to exfoliate. But I don't know which of these you need to really use. Maybe you need to use this, once a week, or maybe you need to use this 3 times a week. I don't know. I need to know a little bit more about your habits. But send me a DM, send me an email. We can talk about it offline. I know I've been here for a while in the live chat, but I found something and it said hello for me. I feel you. I can talk about food and music all night. Is over exfoliation worse than none? Depends on your goals. Depends on your goals. 100% depends on your goals. I think that if you're okay having sunspots, being wrinkly, having dry, dehydrated skin, then don't exfoliate, right? Um, Also, sometimes when people don't exfoliate, that allows whiteheads, blackheads. That's not attractive to some people. Some people don't like them, and so they want to get rid of them. And the best way to get rid of blackheads, well, the best way, the safest way, and the cheapest way to get rid of blackheads, whiteheads is through exfoliation. It's the easiest way to do it. I have not had a blackhead since I was probably 14 years old. I just haven't had one because I exfoliate. It's like a lot of issues that people have when it comes to their own specific skincare concerns could just simply be solved with a little bit of know-how when it comes to skincare. Like I haven't had blackheads since I was a teenager. Because of that, I don't have enlarged pores. What people don't understand is enlarged pores, which people seem to not like a lot. They don't find it to be very aesthetically pleasing. Enlarged pores happen because you have shit in your pores that's stretching them out. That's why your pores are enlarged because they are not being cleared out through either exfoliation or through the skin going through that cycle of shedding, through that cell turnover rate. It's not happening. And so you end up with like these large bumps and crevices and holes in the face, and it's all because you're not exfoliating, right? Okay. I need a face routine. Haven't used one my whole life, but I think I need to start now. I'm getting older. Listen, Joshua, welcome to the chat tonight, by the way. I've missed you all week. Hopefully you're doing well. But I always say the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The next best time to plant a tree is today. What do I mean by that? Well, had you planted the tree 20 years ago, you'd be seeing fruit from the tree today. If you want to see fruit from a tree, don't wait till tomorrow to plant the fucking tree. Don't wait a month from now to plant the tree. Don't wait till next year to plant the tree. Plant the fucking tree today. And that saying applies to so many aspects of our life, right? We can get into it, right? It applies to skincare, right? A good, consistent skincare routine will yield lots of fruit for you as you age, okay? It applies to investing in your finances. Investing, and this one should be fucking easy to understand. Investing $1,000 in Apple 20 years ago, you do the math, right? The next best time to invest your money for wealth is today, not tomorrow, not next week, not next month. It's today, right? The best time to invest in your physical health was 20 years ago, right? Stretching, working out, cardio. Now you got clogged arteries, heart attacks, heart bypass surgery. You got stents in the heart. I mean, you know what I mean? Like the next best time to improve your physical health is today, not tomorrow, not next week, not next month. It's today. So there are some things, again, if you want the fruit from a tree, you've got to plant it early, right? Again, the best time was 20 fucking years ago. The next best time is today, okay? Are we, do we understand that? Put a number 1 in the chat if you understand. Or put a clap if you understand. Nobody understands? Put a 1 in the chat if you understand. Or a clap emoji. Okay, thank you, Paulina. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You understand. Thank you, J-Box. You understand. Thank you, Ronan. We understand. Okay, thank you. People are listening. Okay. Anyway, Joshua Roden, if you want a face routine, please send me a DM either here on Discord or Instagram or Twitter or TikTok. My name is easy to find, that show. Pardon me. Out of pure oh, hey, Soul Lord, hi. Would it be better to do the routines without facial hair? No. You have facial hair, so no. No. It doesn't matter whether you have facial hair or not. I have facial hair. So no. You don't have to cut your hair to have a good skincare routine. This may sound weird, but how would I start to exfoliate? Like, what do I use? Well, like I said, Paulina, first you have to decide what are your skincare concerns. What concerns do you have? You have to evaluate if you even have a need for these different types of exfoliants. You know, sometimes you may just want to have a gentle exfoliation that doesn't really do much, but kind of gets your skin into that mode of increasing cell turnover rate. But yeah, I don't know. I can't really give you the answer because I don't know your routine. What's your routine like right now? What are your skincare concerns right now? Do you have acne? Do you have blackheads? Do you have whiteheads? If you do, I recommend a 2% salicylic acid. I don't recommend these, I recommend these. But if your skincare concerns is that actually you want to increase your collagen production, you are getting more wrinkly, saggy skin, you want to increase how tight your skin is, then go with those. Go with the glycolic acid once a week. Start with that. You know, do with this one once, twice a week. What if your issue is you have a ton of sunspots, you have sensitive skin, you don't, you know, you have acne sometimes, then go with the mandelic acid, right? So it depends. Again, it does require. Sit down. Sit down, dude. You need to lay down. Unless you want to go to the cage. That's what I thought. You should really lay down. Hi, literal trash. How are you? Shoulda, woulda, coulda, didn't do it now. Period. Do it now. Hi, Soul Lord. So I just googled what $1,000 investment 20 years ago would be worth now. $185,000. Sheesh. I'm trying to tell you. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. Do it now. Is it a myth or truth that shaving your hair makes it grow longer? I'm not sure. I'm not an expert on hair, Paulina. I believe it's true, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Don't take my word for it. Not the cage. Yes, the cage. The cage, yes. Hi, Johanna. How are you? I'll be honest. I have acne, blackheads, whiteheads. My skin looks stippled. Well, you need 2% BHA, Paulina. So I recommend, obviously, well, I don't recommend this to you because I think you're probably younger and you're probably on a budget. So normally I'd recommend this Liquid Clarity. It works very fast. It has a 2% BHA. It has bakuchiol, which is very soothing for the skin. It's an antioxidant. It also has a 2% concentration of zinc PCA, which is antimicrobial, which is great for keeping acne at bay. It's called Liquid Clarity because it works really fast at getting rid of your acne. It also will, over time, over extended use, completely eliminate your blackheads and whiteheads from ever existing again. So I do recommend this. You know, how much is this? I don't know how much this is. Let me look it up. Um, PSA Liquid Clarity. PSA Liquid Clarity. Um, let's get the calculator out. Okay, so PSA Liquid Clarity is $31. If you use Cho 20, you get 20% off. So we're gonna multiply that by 0.8. That would mean that this product would be $24.80. That is still, you know, depending on, you know, for a girl of your particular age, that might be a little bit more expensive. So I do recommend something from Walmart. Peach Slices is a brand that I love. Peach Slices, and you can get that from Walmart. And let me just look at it real quick. Make sure that happens. So Peach Slices has a 2% BHA. Peach Slices BHA. Yeah. So I guess it's not that cheaper, but you can still get it from Walmart. So Peach Slices has an acne exfoliating toner for $22, which is about, you know, $3 cheaper than this. But at least if you go to Walmart and pick it up, you don't have to pay for shipping for that, right? So that's an idea. So I would definitely recommend a 2% BHA for you. That would really solve a handful of the issues that you are describing right now to me. Um, Duke about to put them dukes up with your ass. Listen, we'll fight. We will fight. Hey, Easton Martinez. The devil, the devil's trying to take me out. The devil is trying to take me out, y'all. I'm telling you. 20 years ago, I was 6. How are you, Joe? Hey, Magic Johnson. I'm really well. What do you recommend for dark spots, sunspots? Complicated question, Johanna. I think that sunspots and hyperpigmentation is quite literally the most difficult skincare concern to tackle. The reason why is because there's so many ways to tackle it. And I think that for me, the best way to tackle it is by, pardon me, the best way to tackle it is by um, indulging in a multifaceted approach. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. Wait, Duke is laughing at your ass right now. I know. That was that Duke voodoo. That was that Duke voodoo. That's what that was. Give me a second, guys. Good boy. You're a good boy, dude. Okay. So like I was saying, um, addressing hyperpigmentation is a very difficult thing to do. Johanna, I recommend that you send me a DM on Discord, and I would love to go through your routine with you, and then hopefully I can recommend some products for you to kind of address that. But to be honest, I think that if that is your major concern, I think you need to really think about revolving your whole routine around it and kind of tackling it from a multitude of different ways. So, for example, um, I like this Level Serum by Regimen Lab. This has 5% niacinamide, 2% um, tranexamic acid, 1% alpha arbutin in there, and that's really good for addressing hyperpigmentation without exfoliating. Also, like I said before, mandelic acid is another good way of literally lifting the pigmentation off your skin, so that's great. I think retinoids help in the long run at reducing hyperpigmentation and sunspots. And also, think about it like this, Johanna. How'd you get the sunspots? Not using sunscreen. It's the only way you get the only way you can get sunspots is by not wearing sunscreen. And so a lot of the issue, I know this is not helpful for you. Well, it is still helpful. But one of the biggest ways of getting rid of sunspots is by wearing sunscreen. Because if you are not wearing sunscreen, the sun is just going to darken your sunspots. And it's going to be impossible to get rid of them. So you've got to incorporate sunscreen in a serious way if you're serious about getting rid of and preventing future sunspots. But send me a DM. We can talk about this more in depth as it relates to your specific routine in the DMs. Is CeraVe and Cetaphil a good brand? Yes, they're both great brands. I don't use them because they're boring, but they're great brands and they work. What do you think about the Pope being American? Very historic for sure. I don't think much of it, to be quite frank with you. I'm not Catholic. I'm Protestant. I'm a Baptist. I'm not interested in the Pope. Never have been, never will be. It's very strange to me. Sorry to the Catholics out there. Sorry in advance. I'm about to be offensive. Get ready, buckle up. I find it to be so strange that they have such reverence for a man. It's weird. From the Christian perspective, from the Protestant perspective, it's weird. To me, it's weird. It's weird, it's weird, it's weird, it's weird, it's weird, it's weird. Because, and it's just foreign to me. So, like, maybe I'm ignorant, maybe I'm wrong. But to me, it's just kind of like, why do I have to talk to some man to become closer to God? Confessional. Why do I have to go talk to a man to talk to God? It's just weird to me. It's weird. It feels like man-made. It feels man-made. The whole thing feels man-made. Sorry, not to be offensive. Sorry in advance, but it's just strange to me. So I'm not interested in the Pope. The motherfucker's not that cute to me. Never has been that interesting to me. It feels there's just a little bit too much reverence for this man, this Pope, that it feels this about to get me in trouble. But the Pope feels like a false idol to me. But listen, that ain't none of my business. Ain't none of my business. So all I know is that the Pope is American. I don't even know why that is significant or not. I'm just not interested. I'm just not interested in the Pope or Catholicism. I'm not interested. I don't know. Okay. Over time, it is just on my left cheek. I trust you, but must ask: are all the ingredients you're naming safe for us? Well, maybe not. What do you mean by safe, Paulina? What do you mean? So define the word safe. I'll send you a DM. Thanks, Joe. You're welcome. That Duke voodoo is still getting to me, y'all. That Duke voodoo is getting to me. I'm back. I'm so pissed. I made triple chocolate brownies and they came out so tough. I threw them across my kitchen. Oh my God. Hi, Rod K. How are you? What's going on? Someone sent me brownies. My mom wears sunscreen but has sun dark spots. Well, she's not wearing. Okay. I'll tell you what. She's not wearing it enough, but she's not reapplying. The girls that put a sunscreen on their finger, dab there, that's not enough. You know what? I'm gonna teach her how. I'm going to create a reel. I have so many reels to make. By the way, Johanna, I have not forgotten to make my hibiscus syrup, my Jamaica my agua de Jamaica. I have not forgotten to make that for you on a. Anyway, I'll make that. But I'm also gonna make another short teaching you girls how to apply sunscreen, because a lot of y'all don't know how to apply sunscreen. You need 2 to 3 fingers full of sunscreen for it to actually work. I know no one's ever told you that before, but you need 1, 2, and sometimes 3 fingers. And if you're not putting that much sunscreen on, it's not enough. You're gonna get sunspots. Do you wear wigs? No. Dun dun dun. Yuka is an app where you can scan barcodes and see which brand and items are good. It breaks down what is good and what is bad in the item. I am so sorry, Paulina. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. The Yuka app is trash. It's trash. They do not use peer-reviewed, scientifically backed evidence for their ratings. They don't do it. Number one, let's start there. The most important part. It's not science-based. Number two, if it's not science-based, what is it based on? I'll tell you. Fear tactics, fear-mongering, marketing. We call it fear marketing. If they can effectively tell you, oh my God, I am really like choking. If they can convince you that X products are bad, they're gonna kill you and give you cancer, buy these products instead. Buy these products instead. How are they making money? It's marketing. Now, people will believe what they want to believe, okay? But I mean, what can I say? Based on my research, and I've done a lot of research, the Yuka app is trash. Stop using it. It's not really that helpful. Some of the ingredients that they list in there that's bad are not actually bad. So I don't know. He said, I said it. I did say it. I did say it. Yeah. You're fine. And you know, by the way, Paulina, there are some Duke Do. That Duke Do is fucking me up. It is fucking me up. There is no app that you. There isn't an app. There isn't an app. I think learning about ingredients yourself is the app. I know y'all hate to hear that. I know y'all don't want to hear that. Oh my God, heaven forbid, you gotta do some research. But there is no app. Apps are created to make money. And especially when we're talking about the beauty world, we're talking about the beauty world, which is a very unregulated world that we're talking about here. We're talking about an unregulated industry that makes money off of your physical insecurities. Let's start there. And so I think the better direction to take is to do some research on ingredients. Look at the packaging, look at the marketing, and just start looking up research about those ingredients, right? So do a little bit of research about mandelic acid. What is mandelic acid? Why is it good? What does the research show? I recommend that you check out my good girlfriend, Skin Science by Mira. Um, Look up Skincare Science by Mira on Instagram and Facebook. She has a wealth of knowledge about the skincare world. Thank you, Rod K. I may not agree with you on all points, but I respect the hell out of you, my brother. I appreciate you, Rod K. Listen, we all believe in freedom of speech here in this community, and we believe that we need to be having more conversations, more honest conversations, not less conversations, right? So I appreciate you being here, Rod K, because I value your perspectives as well. So anyway, guys, we're gonna get going. Sorry to the Catholics I offended tonight. Sorry. I know me. I should be saying I'd be talking my shit. Sorry. Sorry. Um, like I said before, if you're interested in trying out any of the PSA skincare products, they are relatively affordable. I have a discount code CHO20 to get 20% off of PSA skincare. They're one of my favorites. I love them so much. I think I love every product except two. There's two products I don't like. And it's not because they're bad products. In fact, I'll go get them. Give me 1 second. Okay. So, the only two products that I don't like from PSA are their masks. So they have two masks. They have one that's an exfoliant called Follow the Light, and they have one called Light Up. It's a vitamin C mask. The reason I don't like masks is because I just don't like masking. For me, I'll get to the comments. For me, I don't like I'm usually in a rush, and I don't want to have to leave something. I don't want to. The idea of starting my routine, applying a product, letting it stay on my skin for a while, and then having to rinse it off and finish my routine, that sounds like a waste of my time. For me, it's a waste of my time. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because just the way my brain works, when I start an activity and finish an activity, I've moved on to the next activity. So when I have to wait 10 minutes for this shit to work on my skin, I've moved on to my next task. I'm done with the skincare routine. So the fact that I have to then go rinse it off, it just seems like an inconvenience to me. That being said, these are still amazing products. I'm gonna tell you why. Specifically, this Light Up product is really great. This is a vitamin C serum, and it Duke, lay down. Duke, lay down. Specifically, this is a vitamin C product in a mask form, okay? A lot of people are extremely sensitive to vitamin C. It's a very effective skincare ingredient in different products. However, technology has not made it easy to formulate with. And because it's in a rinse off mask format, it makes it easier to penetrate the skin without causing irritation. So what happens is you get this, I think it's like a 10% concentration of L-ascorbic acid, which is vitamin. Duke, lay down. You get this 10% concentration of L-ascorbic acid, which is vitamin C, and you apply it to the skin. You get all the glory of the vitamin C working, but then you rinse it off. And so it doesn't have enough time to penetrate deep enough to cause that irritation. So if you have sensitive skin and you want to use L-ascorbic acid, aka vitamin C, I highly recommend this. Me, I have figured it out a way to use vitamin C that doesn't irritate my skin, but everyone has different concerns. So I like the fact that they did this kind of revolutionary product because it's great. It's really, really great. Anyway, those are the only two products I don't use personally, but I still recommend them. I have 15 days until I leave for Poland. That's awesome, Paulina. How was your day? My day was great. My day was great, one guy. It was really good. What did you do today? That one guy. It was amazing being here tonight. Oh, well, it's amazing to have you tonight. Sorry, not sorry. I'm not sorry. Is Burt's Bees a good brand? I don't use Burt's Bees, so I don't know. I'm your street advocate, period. High perspective. You're my dog, my brother, my partner in arms, and I'm happily married. Period, Rodica. Um, wow, crazy thing. You look like my brother, and you have a dog named Duke, and that's what they call my brother. Coincidence? Coincidence. Lay down. You don't have to tell me twice, honey. I think Banksy's ready to have chill babies. I think she is. I'm ready to give her 5 sons and a girl. I think 6 is more than enough. But guys, we're gonna go. Um, join the Discord channel. If you're not in Discord, join the Discord channel. It is pinned. Oh, J Box. Before I go, thank you for streaming, Joe. I appreciate you. I appreciate you being here, J Box. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time. Like I always say, you guys could be doing anything else in the fucking world. You could be reading your Bible. You could be playing with your children. You could be spending time with your wife. You could be studying for your final exams. You could be watching porn. You could be doing so many other things. Watching other YouTubers. But you watched me tonight. So I do not take that for granted. I appreciate reading your comments and having these discussions and you guys coming to my office hours. So yeah, happy Mother's Day to everyone that's celebrating. Hopefully, if you're traveling to see your mom, you travel safely. And yeah, I will catch you guys in Discord, and then we will be back tomorrow night at 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. And yeah, I'll chat with you guys soon. Bye.